Welcome back here courtside along with Coach Shafer, Robert Fish here, and Michael Boyd. This was a back and forth. You had a 5-point lead on one side, 5-point lead on the other side. Nobody led by more than 6. It wasn't last team with the ball wins, but it was a lot of mental toughness and who was going to be the tougher team down the stretch maybe to figure out who's going to win this game.
Yeah, it was a game of runs, really, and it was like whoever had the last one was going to do it. And, the one thing that we haven't been in a lot of close games, unfortunately, and I do think that we showed that immaturity a little bit at times when we get a 5-point lead and we weren't able to kind of make it 7. We get a stop, but we kind of turn it over, and then that leads to a transition basket. But if you're asking like kind of where we are, I think we took some steps in the last 2 games in terms of discipline and executing game plans together. We still show some very immature signs, but I thought as a whole we were able to put together some runs that we've not been able to do, and that at least helps you get back into basketball games or extend leads.
When you look at this one today, you're looking at big game from Gianna Irvin, who was also very solid defensively. Talk about her play a little bit today, because she really did a tremendous job in impacting the game in more ways than just scoring points.
Yeah, she's another new player, and everything's new, right? So every day we go out to practice, you don't know what you're getting, and some days it's really good, and some days it's challenging. And she's been a good defensive player for us, but then she's kind of lost that a little bit. And today I thought we saw what we thought we were seeing in practice, and she was able to knock down some balls, get some easy buckets. She was able to get in the paint, and that's kind of where we want her to be. We don't really want her on the perimeter. We want her to try to attack the basket, whether we're curling her into the paint or driving it in there, because she's probably our best finisher as a guard around the rim, and then knocking down balls like we're seeing here, being able to go to the rim and get easies. Those are hard to defend, and we need more of them. So I really was pleased with her play.
Well, and when she plays like that, she can play that way when you've got Kaylin Fee with 16 in the first half, and Alex Parson has her totals in the second half. Those 2 guards did what they're supposed to do today, and I know that Kaylin struggled offensively in her mind at the beginning, but had a big breakout in the first half today.
Yeah, and I thought she's been struggling. I mean, here's the other piece of it. So, Kaylin was a freshman last year, new. So she got some shots that and Michaela kind of helped her get some shots. So this year, she comes in and she's a marked woman. I mean, you're a shooter. So I thought she struggled because people have been guarding her that way. I thought tonight we were able to get her free a little bit, and she hit some tough shots, but she was able to get free and get some rhythm shots. And she's been working. I mean, she's in the gym every day trying to get out of this slump, and I thought, today was a perfect way to kind of cap off all the work she's got going into exams.
And we talk a lot about shooting, obviously, with the the way that things go sometimes. But today, I'm looking at the final stat sheet here, and your shooting percentage was at 43% from the floor and 52 from 3, 11 out of 21.
Well, that's like double what we've been shooting. So.
But the 52 from 3 obviously is really big, because when you can score that much as this team can do, then you're going to be able to hopefully win a lot of games at that point.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. I mean, it's mind-blowing to us, because we have metrics on everything we're doing in practice in terms of like we mark every shot they take. As a team, as an individual, and we can tell what they're shooting in practices. We can tell like what past teams were shooting. This team actually shoots the ball far better than the last 5 years. In practice. And they're shooting the same shots in practice. I'm talking about drills. Like the same drills. And then when we get to a game, it's like, whoa, where did that go? But I do think that has a lot to do with youth and inexperience and like, is this my shot? Am I supposed to catch and shoot this ball? And we're still trying to, get those players to understand, like, yeah, if it's coming this way, this is your shot. Let it go. You shoot it and shoot it the way you do in practice, because you make them in practice.
No, we can't leave without Madeline Neff's performance today.
I thought she was super. I mean, I thought she was outstanding. Madeline's a really good basketball player. I mean, a really good basketball player. She has a really good sense, a really good feel, passes the ball really well. Her length really helps her. But I thought she popped in there and knocked down 3 threes that were just huge. And, another unknown, I mean, she comes off, she's probably not on their scouting report because of, minutes and things. And she pops in there, and she's another kid that when you put her through workouts, she kills drills. She knocks down threes. And again, today it was like, oh, that's the drill kid. That's the kid that's been hitting those shots. So just really happy for them, because, again, they got 10 days or whatever it is. They go into exams. They performed well. We got a lot of performances from a lot of different kids, and just really happy for them.
All right, Michael, thanks.
Yeah,
Good
appreciate
job.
it,
We'll
Robert.
talk to you in a few days. And you went to Quinnipiac first.
I don't have to take exams. They do, right? Yeah.
That's probably good, right?
No, it probably is.
That's Coach Shafer here with us courtside as the Spiders win 67-60 over Howard today. And good shooting. Did it pretty well for today's action with that big half. In the second half from Alex Parson and, of course, Kalen Fee in the first half. And the contributions from Irvin and Neff and the others as well. So Spiders win 67-60 here this afternoon. Richmond on the road at Quinnipiac December 19th, and then back here, I think it's December 22nd, to take on Ohio, and we'll visit with you again soon at that point here on Spider TV. But for our entire crew, and we thank you for joining us, Robert Fish saying so long for now. Thanks for visiting, richmondspiders.com, and have a great afternoon, everyone.